Hello from Universal Studios. We are taking a little day trip today, coming over to check out some of the new Halloween stuff they have at Universal. And if you guys checked out my other video, you'll know that we went to Howl-O-Scream, which is Busch Gardens event. So we wanted to come over here and check out what Universal had to offer. So one of the cool things we found out recently is the two haunted houses that Universal came out with. They decided that the weekends, doing it only on the weekends, wasn't enough. So they've actually extended that throughout the week. So today is actually a Wednesday. Usually the wait times are a lot lower during the week. So we're gonna go over and see if we can get into the houses and see what that kind of looks like for you guys. And then we're gonna go through the tribute store, see what kind of treats they have in there. And I think we're gonna check out the skeleton bar maybe and get a couple drinks and see what's going on with that. So pretty exciting day, a lot of stuff going on. Hopefully we're gonna check out the VelociCoaster update, see if they have anything new going on there, see how far along they are. They should pretty much be wrapping stuff up. Hopefully we should be seeing some ride cars here real soon, and the track I know is basically done. They should just be working on aesthetics, stuff like that. So that's gonna be a pretty awesome coaster. That's gonna be done here real soon, so pretty excited about that. So let's get into it. So if you guys take a look at the video that I just shot as they're cattling you into the security area and everything, you'll notice that people are in a position where they're getting closer than 6 feet and kind of wedged together, maybe not following 100% the social distancing protocols. So if that's something you're worried about, early morning, that is going to happen. It's just the people getting wedged in there. Another thing I wanted to show is if you watch this video right here closely, you're going to see that we go up and scan our tickets in. They are now having people use the touch points for the fingerprint scanners. And I mean, it's not that big of a deal. The problem is if you watch the guy that just touched his fingerprint on there, he's going to touch his fingerprint, walk through. Nobody ever wipes that fingerprint scanner. Then you'll see Nicole, she puts her finger on the fingerprint scanner. After Nicole goes through, they do wipe it, but I don't see them put any kind of disinfectant or anything on there. I'm just saying that from a standpoint, they're not 100% wiping everything down. I wish they were just a little bit more attention to detail as far as making sure the fingerprint scanners are 100% clean for every person. Otherwise, why do it? So other than that, Universal is doing the best job out of anybody. They are doing fantastic as far as the COVID protocol goes. And you'll notice that Nicole, right after she gets through, she does go to one of the hand sanitizing stations, and she does go ahead and self-sanitize her hands. So that's something you guys can obviously do. Also, guys, on a side note, if you wish to bypass the fingerprint, you can. You just have to show an ID, and you don't have to do the fingerprint at all. So that's something you can also do.
No. Second.
So you know where you're going?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Now, have you tried any of the treats from our taste line?
No, that is what we're gonna do today.
So
any suggestions?
Yeah, so the fan favorite so far is the vegan chocolate brownie. It's really dense, you can't even tell it's vegan.
Okay.
And the graveyard cake or the Halloween cake is one of my favorites.
Is it?
It's dyed green and black.
Ooh.
But it's like a regular vanilla cake with macaroon on top.
Ooh,
yeah.
I might have to try that one.
Yeah, and then the werewolf pop is a chocolate cake pop, and they also have a red velvet one too.
Ooh,
yeah.
Okay.
But should have room for you now.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
So obviously, guys, if you've never been to the Halloween Tribute Store, I think you're 100% missing out. The store is amazing. It's got all of your Halloween merchandise from years past, from all the Halloween Horror Nights. It's got just normal type Halloween stuff in there. It's got a spooky type vibe to it. Store's always like really, really dark, and there's kind of like noises and sounds and like electricity happening and like these like really, really cool pumpkins and stuff. So like I said, I'm going to take you guys to the store. We're going to check out some of the merchandise and some of the cool stuff they got in here. And then at the very end of this, we're definitely going to get some of these treats, which are located in the tribute store. And then they did a really, really awesome Beetlejuice area that's got all kinds of cool Beetlejuice-only merchandise. And they did a fantastic job. The theming is just out of this world. And right here, guys, these are some of the shirts I was telling you about. So these are going to be your throwback Halloween Horror Nights shirts. I mean, 1991, 1995. I mean, some of these are very old, and it's really cool that they brought them back. So there's something just really, really cool and ominous about this pumpkin wall. It's like so simple, but yet just so dramatic. A whole wall of just flickering pumpkins. It's really, really cool just to check out and look at all the different pumpkins. As you guys can see when you're going through here, it's just really, really cool. All the cool merchandise they have, especially if you're into Halloween. Here's a closer look at that pumpkin wall I was telling you guys about. And if the t-shirts aren't your guys' thing, they also have posters that you can hang up wherever you want. And they're also some of the throwback Halloween Horror Nights, which is really, really cool. I think a lot of this stuff is just really, really nostalgic, and I'm glad to see it back in the stores. As we get closer to Halloween, some of you guys might be putting together a really cool costume, and to top that really cool costume off, you may want to check out some of their masks. They are really, really awesome and really high quality, but they also demand a pretty high price. Alright guys, let's get into some treats. So as you'll see here, they have these really cool gummy hearts, and they're actually on life support beating right in front of your eyes. Unfortunately, they don't stay like that when they give them to you, but it is still pretty cool that they have it set up like that. Guys, one thing worth noting about the gummy hearts, if you do get them, I would eat them quickly, because if you leave them in anywhere that's kind of a hot place, they will melt and basically become like a gelatinous mess in the bottom of the carton they give them to you in. Guys, this is pretty cool. So at this kiosk, if you have looked through the store and you have not found a shirt that you like, you can actually build your own like custom type shirt here. It's really cool, and they print it right off there for you. It's a really, really neat addition to the store. So as you guys pass the custom t-shirt maker, you're going to be entering in the Beetlejuice area, where you'll find all of the Beetlejuice merchandise that you guys can pretty much ever imagine. They have your cups and your socks and candy and like all kinds of really, really well themed Beetlejuice stuff. They also did a really good job in theming that area from scenes from the movie, which I think are just fantastic. So leave me in the comments like what your favorite scene of Beetlejuice is, and hopefully it's one of the scenes that you guys are going to see right here in this clip. Alright guys, now we're going to take a walk over to Cafe La Bamba restaurant. It's where the skeleton bar is located, and there you have some pretty cool food options as well as some alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks. You're going to notice that it's decorated pretty well for Halloween, and they've got pictures and all kinds of decor all over the place, and the menus are pretty much following the same Halloween theme. We also noticed, looking at the menu, that they had vegan as well as non-vegan options, which is awesome. If you're a vegan eater or a non-vegan eater, they pretty much have something for everybody, which is great. Guys, you'll notice as you move out of the Skeleton Bar restaurant and actually into Skeleton Bar, they've got a pretty cool area set up that's a little bit spooky and pretty dark and just very well decorated. Even if you're not going to get any drinks, I recommend that you at least walk through here and check this area out. It's really, really well done. Guys, while we're at Skeleton Bar, we obviously picked up a couple awesome concoctions. And we had the Loup Garou and also the Vampire's Curse, and they were both amazing. As you guys can see right here, the wait times during the week were very low. Both these houses are absolutely amazing, and I recommend doing both of them, but Revenge of the Tooth Fairy is definitely scarier. Now, they do put warnings outside of these houses, letting you know that they shouldn't be experienced by people under the age of 13. I would just say that you should know your children, and the fact that you're socially distanced in these houses, it does make them much scarier than they have been in years past, so just know that going in. Also, guys, you'll notice that in the houses, the scare actors are actually behind plexiglass, so that is something that they're trying to do to keep you distanced. Alright guys, now it's time to get into the VelociCoaster update. I'm really excited about this. This thing's almost there. I know we still got a long ways to go, but just seeing the track all the way up just makes you feel like you're close. Now, I will say the day we were there, we obviously seen the ride vehicle actually on the track, which means that they are getting dangerously close to possibly testing this thing. Now, they kept the ride vehicle very much under wraps, but we know it's there, and we know that they're at least getting it on and off the track. Another thing is you'll notice in some areas, they're definitely further behind, so there's no landscaping, there's still construction vehicles all over the place. So there's still a lot of work to do, but we are getting there. In some areas, they're starting to just do paint and final prep work. One is going to be an amazing year for roller coasters. I mean, as you guys can see, I mean, look at how much track is on this thing. This thing is an absolute beast. It's going to be really, really cool. The layout of it is just really neat. It's going to be through like the jungle and stuff, so I can't wait to see this thing start testing, and I can't wait to get on this thing. Guys, if you like this video, please hit that like and subscribe button for me. It really helps me out. Also, check out some of my other videos and be on the lookout for my next video where we actually go trick-or-treating at the theme parks. It's a really safe and fun way to get out there and get some candy without actually going door to door, you know, with the whole COVID thing and everything. So check that out. I have all the information you guys need for that, for all the parks, and you guys be safe out there.